So we are sitting here in New York City having high tea with the one and only Patrick Starrr, who just made me up and made me.
Yes.
I was just saying to Patrick how your hand, I felt very confident. You
Oh.
knew what you was doing. I didn't feel like I had to look in the mirror and be one of those nervous. Oh my God, how do I look?
It was such a
person.
pleasure glamming you on my channel. This is in fact, your first YouTube collab ever.
Cheers on that. Thank you. I used to love the finger too, but I heard it's bad manners, etiquette, so we're going to put the finger down.
Okay.
Yeah, put the finger, curl it. Yeah, that's it. That was fun. Your makeup, you did great on me. It's the first time you've ever done me.
Oh, thank you.
Really.
Thank you.
And most importantly, you got my color tone right. Because a lot of times, it would be upsetting to sit in the chair of a makeup artist and come out looking not the color that I'd be like, what's up? I'm a black woman and I want to look black.
Well,
and you
look
made me look
gorgeous.
gray. And I just asked you, so where were you born? You were born in
I was born here
LA.
in New York.
In New York City, so
Yes.
you're a New Yorker.
Yeah, I grew up in Queens until I was
Nice.
10. So I guess I was destined to be a queen from Queens, Astoria. And
I know Astoria.
Yes, grew up there till I was 10, and then I moved to Orlando, and I think that's where my creative juices just started flooding, because I grew up on 5 acres, and there was no cable, there was no TV, there was just the local
You
channels.
had to create for yourself.
Yes, and there were women like you on campaigns, and I think that's where I had the love for beauty, was seeing the campaigns. I then knew, this was just a few years ago, that I was like, wow, I'm addicted to the process, and so I want to see how things are done. And so I found something that I was in love with beauty, and I was able to show and practice beauty too. I also studied classical piano when I was young too.
Amazing.
So I think that's why I ended up on YouTube, because I taught.
You have to play one day. I'd like to hear
Yes,
you.
and you have to dance on the ballet ball.
Impromptu
An
dance.
impromptu after high tea for the other guest.
Oh, I love food.
You do? Oh, this one's.
I love food and I love spice.
Oh, you do?
One of the things I do when I travel, like I was in Vietnam. In Vietnam, when you go in the morning, it's called a floating market because everyone's on their
Yes,
boats.
with all the
so you're
produce.
and you're on your boat too, and they're passing. It's really great.
Speaking of seasonings, you carry a little hot sauce.
I carry
in your
hot.
bag.
I do.
Before Miss B has hot sauce in her
I
bag.
do. I've done it for decades.
And you have a little. Do you DIY your hot sauce and you put it into a bottle?
I put it into a bottle. Yeah.
Your special Naomi Campbell.
I wish it was a
hot
beautiful,
sauce.
lovely bottle. It's like a little plastic bottle that cost me 50 cents.
Well, I'm gonna have to go to your house and get a little recipe.
But you know what, though? I can say this. With taking the hot sauce and the chili powder, it really does prevent you from getting too many colds. So I think it's a mama's recipe.
Speaking of mom, can I ask you a question about your mom?
Sure.
Your mom has embraced you and your drive with modeling, and I think with my parents too, it's always scary for them to see their son. They're old. I'm the oldest of 3, so I think they were always apprehensive for me to go into this industry of beauty because of the hate,
Right.
and the ridicule and the prejudice.
But they're proud of you.
Yes, they are now. But for parents that are watching, do you have any words of advice, having your experience?
Did it take them a minute? How was it for the beginning?
It did. I think I was very much like you, where I was just driven, and my parents were immigrants, and I said, you came for a better opportunity and for something that you love, and I
Right.
said the same thing.
Right.
Not throw it in their face.
It's the
but
same thing in a different way.
In a different
and
way.
it's a different era and it's a different time. As long as they're proud of you and that the love is there and the
But to get-
support.
to
But
get-
it takes time.
Yes, and what encouraging words for parents or family out there? What would you
I
say?
told my mother at 3 years old, I want to dance. She looks at me and goes, not because you're a dancer, because I want to dance on my own. I would always say to her, I don't want to let you down. I'd go for auditions. There'd be 600 children up for like 10 roles. And she'd be like, you're not going to get this, Naomi. You just want to let me down easy. I'd be like, yes, I am. And I'd be like, will you buy, we call it Cindy, you call it Barbie. I'd be like, if I can get through and get this job, you're going to buy me the Barbie house, right? And she'd be like,
you were a little businesswoman back then.
negotiating.
Okay.
And she'd be like, Mama would be like, Yeah, but she's like, but she ain't gonna get through. There's too many kids here, and I'll get through. And she'd have to, and then it'd be like,
And you had the
okay, we'll
house.
get it tomorrow. No, we're not getting it tomorrow. We're going straight to Hamley's on Regent Street, and we're going straight to get my Barbie house.
Yes.
Cindy.
Cheers to that.
With an S, yes. But it was,
That's
you know, so,
cool.
but I never have felt competition with my friends. I'm great.
That's what I love about you.
I
because
love
you
that my
found-
other friends do well, happy for what
Yes.
they do. Their success is
Yes.
supportive of what they do. That's for them. Mine is what is for me is for me. Never, thank God, been jealous of others and what they
Right.
have and what I, you know,
Right.
that's not the way I am.
Right.
Everyone's time is their time.
Right. I admire the camaraderie that you had coming into the industry with your, you know, your.
It was
your
a special
chosen
time. It
family.
really was a special time. And I wish we almost did have Instagram to show that, because so many people didn't want to believe that. They wanted to believe that we were fighting and hated each other and jealous and this and just pulling each other's hair. All bullshit.
You told a story where you said I don't know, I don't recall which two, but you said Christy and another and Linda would not do the show.
No, they wouldn't.
Without you.
They put themselves in jeopardy for me. And I'll never forget that. They basically said to more than one designer, quite a few,
Right.
about half a dozen, they told that if you don't use her, you're not getting us, because she deserves to be in the show.
That's amazing. When I think of Naomi Campbell, I think revolutionary and evolutionary, because not just, you know, reality television or television and magazine covers. You're now here on YouTube, which is just unbelievable. It's like
I
would
like
have
this.
never
I like
thought
this
that
platform.
Patrick Starrr would be sitting with Naomi
Because
Campbell.
you
You're
can
on
just be you.
YouTube.
It's like you don't have to
You are
fucking have any
social.
airs
You are
and graces
social
and like.
queen. You're on Instagram. You're posting. You're speaking. You show up, and it's really cool. I recently started my own agency called The Beauty Coop, and
Fantastic.
where I call myself the mother hen, and they're my chickens.
And you mentor your chickens.
And I mentor my chickens, and you know, I said lay
It's
lay
important.
good eggs for mama, and I'll take them to the brands. And I think and the majority of them are boys in makeup coming in the industry. And I think because I've had a large career in beauty with my MAC
That's
campaign,
wonderful, Patrick.
I think it's awesome. And with the power of social media, I'm able to virtually travel too. Although I couldn't afford to travel when I was younger, with the power of the phone and social media, I was able to travel into people's homes and give them the message of positivity. And I think that's the beauty of my channel and YouTube, is that me being who I am on
You've
my
given
YouTube
confidence,
channel,
you've raised-
confidence,
yeah.
it's a refuge center. And I
You've
think
made people see that
it's
everything
really
that their
cool.
dreams and they can come true. And you know, if you really, that's why I say it doesn't matter what job you have. If you focus and you're committed, you'll get there.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like corny and cliche, but I do believe that.
You have to find your tribe. You have to find your people, like you had your chosen family, the supermodels, you know, and you grew up together. I think for me too, when I started my career, I found people that loved what I loved, and that
And
was the
loved you.
success. Yes, and loved me for who I was, and when I didn't have it before. So it's amazing.
And then they teach you to love yourself, because you
Yes.
don't quite know what that is
Yes.
when you're younger.
Love yourself.
Yeah,
You're beautiful.
it's important to love yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Being Naomi.